Good morning, day 81 of Turtling Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the greenhouse. The topic today is dancing and music. Now I know there aren't any places open for dancing right now, and there are no weddings or occasions to go to, but I'm assuming most of us have a kitchen or can be outdoors. Music changes vibration. Music is vibration, and we are energy, and it's energy to energy. So we react and connect with music. So use music to shift you, to open you, to change your moods and help literally move you. To me, there's nothing like blasting the music and dancing. To completely get creative, to open, to shift, to just feel good. So in these times of uncertainty and there's a lot of ups and downs, there's no doubt about that, right? So this tool of music is a gift. We have it anytime, anywhere, every day. So weave it in. Whether it's walking with music, whether it's cranking the music while you're in the shower, whether it's just kicking it on in the morning before you have your coffee or hot water with lemon, however it is you start the day, think about really moving. If you're driving to work, crank the music, sing, belt it out. It kind of clears your throat chakra, completely gets things flowing. If you're angry, if you've had something happen with somebody else, go to music. Pull your favorite songs up and feel them. It's almost impossible to stay upset or angry. I mean, I'm not saying it erases everything, and I'm not saying to erase everything. What I'm saying is add this in to help you move a little bit, to stop being stuck, to shift the energy, to open, to expand, to listen, to learn, to grow. Music I use a different music for different things. When I'm up in the art room and I'm just ready to get going, I tend to put on Sting or Joss Stone. I have lots of different discs up there, or I'll just kick on the radio, and I love country music for different things. I love rock and roll, and I love disco, and I love Motown. So find your music, crank it up, move your body, get it flowing. Hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 82. Oops. Day 82 of Turtling Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the Reiki room. I was in the greenhouse, but it's raining so much that it's like noise is echoing, so I couldn't stay there and speak at a comfortable volume. So I'm sharing from here. And the topic today is limiting language. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is pay attention to what you say, because everything you say is part of your energy, and even though you're speaking it and it's coming out, it's also going into your entire energy field. So the other day I was talking with a client, and they said their goal is to make $10,000 for the month. And I listened, and we kept talking about how she was going to be changing things. And at the end of that part of the conversation, I said, I want to share something with you to reword what you're saying about how much money you want to make per month. Great that you have a goal, but don't limit it. I would flip it and say, I would like to make $10,000 or more. Because if you made $12,000, would that make you upset? I don't think so. But by sending out to the universe and vibrating out the energy of $10,000, very unlikely that you're going to make any more than that. So why cap it? Why limit yourself? Open yourself up to more options. So paying attention to that. How else does that play into? So I'll give you an example about me. I was talking with a friend and we were talking about all these new things to read. And so I was going to say, and I think I said this earlier on a tidbit, I was going to say I'm a slow reader. So that would keep that going. That's a belief. Does it have to stay that way? Reinforce it? No. Think about the stories that we have going on in our heads. These stories mostly don't serve us, and they happened one time, or it was a traumatic time. I'm not saying it didn't happen and it didn't have an effect. But do you want to keep replaying that over and over to hold you and anchor you in that space? Be aware of what you say. It's just pausing and listening. And I bet even today, if you actually listen to the things that you say, you won't believe how many self-limiting beliefs we have. So flip it and leave yourself with limitless possibilities. I hope that's helpful. Namaste. Enjoy the day. Good morning. Day 83 at Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here at the beach house. The topic today is going to the dentist. So some of you have known me a really long time and know that our dad was a dentist, and that my brother is an orthodontist, and that my brother-in-law is a dentist, and that my mom, for a very short time, was a dental hygienist. So we have a little bit of fixation on teeth in our family. And so obviously during the pandemic, most dentists were not available for us. And I missed my appointment then. And so I just went this week. And I have to say, I was a little apprehensive before I went because, you're being ultra exposed and close, and I was very worried. However, I had people ask me about this. It was an amazing experience. My hygienist, whom I love, Candace, is beyond amazing. And everything in the whole office, from the moment you step in, was ultra secure, clean, and sanitized. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you to all the frontline people for keeping us healthy, for putting themselves at risk every day. So think about that and really thank these people who help you along the way. They've always helped us. They've always been there in the healing realm. However, their life is way more at stake with everything that's going on. And so I just wanted to say and remind you to be aware of how grateful we are to all of these people, that we can continue to keep our health in check. And so now, to me, always super clean teeth is crucially important, just for my background and my genes and my history. So Candace, thank you, because I know you listen. And to all the healthcare workers who really are putting their lives on the line to help us. I know that there's signs all over, but I think it's important when we actually have the opportunity to thank them and tell them how grateful we are that they keep doing what they're doing. So be aware as you move to go to your dentist and doctors and whomever in the healthcare field that you are actually in contact with, to really thank them for what they're doing. Because without them, we wouldn't be where we are today. So I hope that's helpful. Stay healthy. Namaste. Good morning. Day 84 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here at the beach house. The topic this morning is morning rituals. So this is something that I have woven into my life every day. The amount of time I spend on it differs depending on where I am and what's going on. But by morning rituals, I mean solo time that I take for myself to center and ground myself for the day. And it actually starts almost the moment that I wake up. Because while I'm still in bed when I wake up, I literally say to myself, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking up. And so basically I am having an awareness that each day is a gift, and I am grateful that I'm still here and can participate to give and receive. And so from that moment, I do say a few intentions in bed to myself in my head for what I want for myself and what I want to give and how I would like to see the day unfold and to open to in my head. And so I've talked a little bit about how to set intentions in the past, but basically it starts with I intend to, and you fill the rest in. So my first one always is something like, I intend to live my life all in, to live it fully, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, giving and receiving love at the highest degree possible there is. So be it. So it is. Done, done, done. Then there are all these different intentions, because as you know, each day is different and you're working on different things and open to different things, and different things are scheduled and happening. So based on what else is going on in the day, I open and set those intentions. I also walk every morning. I journal. I do a short meditation on my own, and I also meditate with a good friend in New Hampshire, Michael, every morning. So there are different things that I do that are part of my routine that ground me and keep me centered and focused and aware of where I want to be. So doing that for me is crucial each day. And I invite you to try different things that resonate with you. Different things really hit people in different ways. Certain things I do every day, and then there's certain things that float in and float out, and maybe I only do them for 3 weeks, or maybe I only do them for a week. Just depends on what else is going on. But there are lots of beautiful rituals to put together to start your day off for you, so that the rest of your day moves smoothly or doesn't move smoothly, and then you still have those tools to help you move through it. If you want some rituals in particular and you want to talk about it, let me know, or shoot an email or text. Hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 85 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the greenhouse. The topic today is get into nature. So it's been really hot and beautiful this past weekend, and even today is supposed to be really hot, at least here in Massachusetts. And with that, it's important daily, if you can, to get into nature. Some of you may have heard me go on about this documentary, but I want to share it with you. It's called The Fantastic Fungi. So fungi like mushroom. Google it, watch the trailer. It does cost $5 or $4.99. Well worth it. This is a documentary all about mushrooms, but more than mushrooms, it's more about nature and the earth and the energy of the earth and trees, and how underground there are, it's called mycelium network, how this network connects every part of nature, and we're part of nature. And it's eye-opening. It's fascinating. I know I sent it to all my kids on Earth Day. Some of them watched it, some of them haven't yet, but it's an amazing documentary to check out. And I share it because I had my class this morning with Australia, and I had shared this documentary with our group, and my teacher spoke about it. Mel talked about it this morning as well, and it just reminded me. And we talked a lot about nature and how we are one with nature, and how connecting with nature realigns your being and resets you and rejuvenates you and nourishes you. And while our earth and planet is going through so many shifts and changes, it's so important to connect with yourself. In fact, today, the 20th of July, is the new moon in Cancer, and this is the second new moon in Cancer, and it's a huge, powerful one, and all about realigning or aligning with your true self. So take some time today. It's a great day for new beginnings, and what seeds do you want to plant? And do this out in nature. Go for a walk if you can before it gets too cool, or wait till the end of the day when it starts to cool down, or sometime this week, and connect in. I know many of you are great photographers and take pictures of birds and flowers, and I love that. So maybe if you can't connect in with nature, connect in with people who take pictures of it, or go online and see pictures if you can't get outside. But it is a time of realigning, of changing energy, of letting go of things that don't work. Being one with the outside also allows us to be one with the inside. So get into nature, connect in, and see the beauty and peace within all. Namaste. Hope you have a great day. Good morning. Day 86 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the greenhouse. The topic today is energy of a room. So yesterday, I went to my booth at White Dog Vintage in Norwood at the Winsmith Mills. I have an amazing space there amongst beautiful things. Lots of amazing vendors. If you've never been there, here's my plug. Go check it out if you're in the Norwood area. But my space has not been feeling right. And I've gone there not that much recently. It's only been open 3 weeks, and it's open Friday to Sunday, so we can go on the other days and rearrange a space. And truly, one of my gifts is buying amazing things and putting them together, but I don't like retouching it. So, meaning I don't like going back and moving things around, and that's not one of my strengths. And so what I did was I asked for help, and one of my friends, Jill Crana, who is there, amazing designer and all-around person, came and helped me redo the whole booth, change things up, move things around, take things out, add new things that I brought in, and the entire energy of the space, it's like it's a different space. It feels great. It looks different. I want everything that's in the space, and that's always a great sign. But why I'm sharing this is because it's the exact same space, the exact same pieces, but we took almost everything out, or moved the big pieces first, and then moved all the little pieces. And so there are probably spaces in your house, in your office, in your rooms that feel a little dead or stale or just need a re-energized kick. So think about cleaning it, first of all. That makes a huge difference. If you have smudge or Palo Santo wood, use that to clear the energy as well. But moving things in the space, which is nothing new, feng shui has been around forever. Moving things changes the energy, and it gives it a completely different vibe, a new feel, and it actually is like a completely new space, because energetically it is. Walls, houses, buildings hold energy. So if we want to change the energy, we need to change the things in the space. Do some clearing, set some intentions. I set a new intention to bring in the people who would love the things so that they can move and more new things will come in. So it felt great. I will post pictures about that later, but I just wanted to share, if there are places in your house or in your spaces that you live in, even outside, change things up. It will really change the energy. Hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 87 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the Pine Room. Can't be in the greenhouse because it's raining and it's just too noisy. So this is take 2. This has never happened before. After I was talking for maybe 20 seconds, the whole phone went. I don't know if that's a message. I shouldn't be sharing this topic, but we're going to go give it a whirl again. So the topic is partners, life partners, partners in crimes, partners in passion. Sharing this because in life I have many different partners who I do different things with, because we click and we enjoy different things and we have different passions that we share together. And so this past new moon, which was Monday afternoon, a new moon in Cancer, was a great time. Always new moons are beginnings, so great times to set intentions, to set wishes. And so schedules have been kind of tight. I usually do this with one of my dear soul sisters, Tony, and we just couldn't figure out a time to get together. And then it actually worked yesterday afternoon, which is still, and today is still part of the new moon. If you haven't set intentions yet, definitely get out there and do it. But it's been brutally hot. And so normally we write them on paper and then burn them. And Tony thought, well, it's so hot out. Why are we going to burn fire? Let's go to water where we can place it in the water and then just let it flow downstream. And so, of course, we don't want to put paper in the water. So we wrote on leaves. And we only had a certain amount of time because clients were coming. And so we wrote down things that we were intending. This is a huge open window, this new moon. Giant shift, all in Cancer. It's all about in the home, in your physical home, but also your home here. This is your home. So what differences do you want? What new things do you want to bring in? How do you want to feel? What do you want differences in? And literally write it down and send it up. And so we went to my neighbor's house to throw it in the Charles River, but yesterday the river was not moving where we were. And so Tony said, you think we can go to the falls so we have enough time? And I said, yeah. So we jumped in the car, we went to the falls, and it was beautiful. Tony goes there all the time. It's 2 minutes from my house. I never go there. We're there, and it was exactly what we needed. I am much more a homebody, would try to figure out things around here than go to. But I'm open to doing when it's somebody who I really am comfortable with and know. And so we went there, and it was like magic. We tossed our intentions in, we watched them go, we went across the street, went to the other side of the river, the bridge, and we watched the leaves float by. So I'm sharing this because think about who you partner with. Are they people who say, oh, don't do that? Or are they like, hey, want to try some new things? Or do they pause and listen and hold your hand? Not try to solve your problem, but hold that space for you. Think about, you have choices who your partners are. We all have different people who we connect with and who we do things with and who stop us as well. So pay attention. Who are you partnering with? How does it feel? This is a great new beginning. Every 2 weeks there's a new moon or a full moon. So beautiful cycles, beautiful rhythms. Think about who you're partnering with and how it feels. Hope that's helpful. Namaste. Good morning, day 88 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the greenhouse. The topic today is should. So this is a word that you will say to yourself and you will say to others, and I'm hoping that you may think about it now with greater awareness if you're going to use it. So should basically is somebody else's opinion. It is society's opinion. It is culture's opinion. Maybe it's your religion's opinion. Maybe it's your parents' opinion. Maybe it's your sisters, your friends, your brothers, your husbands, your wives. It's a hint to you that it actually isn't from your soul. So what am I talking about? It's when you say, you know what, I really should do this. They think I should. This happens to all of us multiple times a day. What I'm inviting you to do is to pause. And when you use the word should, when you hear the word should, take a moment and see if it's really what serves you and the highest good for all to do. Typically when we say should, we are separating from ourselves and it has nothing to do and we just feel like that's what we have to do. Now, in life, there are things we have to do, right? So we have to do, and we get ourselves together and we do them. But if we're always living in the should world, it's not your true essence. It's not your soul purpose. It's not your path. We are conditioned pretty much from the beginning and when we go to school on what we should do. Now, weaving in and making clear our soul's energy, our soul's essence is crucial to live your life. So what I'm sharing is pay attention, awareness. How much are you in balance and out of balance? Today is day 88 of Turtle Lane Tidbits, and I don't remember, we've talked, if you remember, but we've talked about this before. Eights, if you flip them on the side, they're the infinity sign, right? Massive energy there. Today's, for the Turtle Lane Tidbit people, it's a double energy day because it's to infinity and beyond twice. So think about what you're putting in those two ends of the infinity circles and how you're connecting that with you and what you want. I hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 89 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here at the beach house. The topic today is too much going on in my head. So normally I pick a topic and I have no idea. I sit down and I'm just going to talk about it. But I have to tell you, I'm going to hold this up. I'm a big sticky note person. This is how many topics I have since yesterday floating in my head. So many things have happened, so many things I've witnessed, so many things I've learned, and my head is kind of whirling, to be honest. And I'm irate and crazy in this one part, and I'm like, oh wow, that's beautiful. And another part, and I'm really calm. In a different part, and I have having like reoccurring things in my head from something that happened yesterday. And should I have said something different? Should I not walk down that path? Would things have gone different if this didn't happen? And so all of these things are happening in my head on purpose. I'm not sharing anything in particular right now because I am consciously choosing to kind of pause and take a break and just sit with all of these different things. There's a few that need to sit a little quieter for a while, and then I will definitely share and respond to the people in particular that need to be connected with. And while that's going on, I guess I'm thinking that this is very typical. Lots of us have a zillion different things in our head that just kind of whirl all the time, right? All these different ideas, thoughts, interactions, patterns come up at the same time. And when that happens, and sometimes when you're in the middle of that storm, I'm trying to move to the center of the storm so that I can see more clearly, feel more clearly, but I'm not there, so I'm honoring the process, and I'm in the discomfort space right now. So I'm sitting with that and allowing all those feelings to come up and kind of say, what does that mean? What is that showing me? What do I have to learn here? And so I shared that because I know all of us go through these at different times. So hold that space and don't react. Go inside, listen, and when you're ready, then respond. So I hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 89 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here on the shore of the beach house. The topic today is your superpower. So people will often ask me, like, what's my superpower? What's my purpose? What's my reason? What's my thing to bring out into the world for service? And I would tell you that you are your superpower. There is only one you. And you were meant to be here to be you. So trying to emulate others, be part of others' groups by doing what they do doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve the rest of us either. We're all unique, we're all individual, and we all have very different gifts. And so learning what your gifts are, you experience you share you be you. Now, this is not necessarily easy in our world, because our world has a lot of shoulds that we talked about yesterday that we need to just let go. And it also has a lot of pressure and conformity, and there are cultural must-dos. But what I'm going to invite you to do is sink into you. Take more quiet time, take more solo time, walk in nature, go to the shore, do things on your own, even meditate. And meditate can be overwhelming, but do a guided meditation to go within and just connect with you. Journal. Connect with you so that you have a easier communication, you to you. So you open up your third eye where your sixth chakra is, your intuition, and have more clarity. You have beautiful attributes, some you know about and some you haven't even developed yet. Take time to connect with you. We can't expect others to know things about us, to do things with us, to share things about us if we don't know about them, right? So we are our most strong ally, and we are our own center. Own it. Stand in it. Get to know it. Know you inside and out on all levels, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. There is no one worth more investing in than yourself. You are your own superpower. Enjoy the day. Hope that's helpful. Namaste.